My background is actually rock crawling. I used to drive on big gnarly rocks and crazy, inclines and side angles and drop-offs, and I've rolled in every direction possible and burst into flames and everything. And one day I was actually at SEMA, which is the automotive trade show that comes to Las Vegas every year. I was walking through, it was the end of the day, and I'm on the phone talking to my mom, and I look up and there's Dennis Anderson, who you could not recognize, and he was also with Ryan, his son. And I immediately said, I gotta go. And I walked right over and I said, hi, you're Dennis Anderson. And I stuck my hand out and shook his hand. A couple weeks later, I actually found myself sitting in one of the gravedigger trucks in North Carolina on Dennis's property. And 6 weeks later, fast forward to my very first show in Trenton, New Jersey. I don't know, I think all of the stars and planets aligned and I was in the right place at the right time. The number one question that I get asked is, what's it like being a girl in a Monster Jam truck? I say, well, probably just like being a guy in a Monster Jam truck. You have to steer it the same way and shift it the same way and push on that gas pedal. Personally, I'm used to being around guys. I've got a bunch of boy cousins, and my dad was a diesel mechanic, and I grew up in go-karts and helping my dad out in the garage. And you know what? It's not intimidating. I can go out there and show them that you really can accomplish anything. I know that sounds generic, but there is no difference in your gender. You can do this if this is what you want to do, or anything that you set out to do. To all of the little girls out there that are thinking one day they'd love to be behind the wheel of a Monster Jam truck and they want to run with the big boys, work hard, stay in school. I went to college. That's the very first thing you need to think about. Go to school, and then you can do any career that you want. It really is about just showing your discipline and working hard, make your goals. And honestly, I think there was a saying that I love. One of my favorite sayings is, shoot for the stars, you might just land on the moon.